Texas. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Dallas Cowboys. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Smash. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it'll be second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10. They're going to look to throw. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's second and 5 now from the 37. On second down, a run with Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, so quite a call there. They go on 4th and inches and wind up getting 5 yards.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there, but I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check pass. Check pass.
Back to the ground with Hall. And I'll tell you, the effort's sensational, but he may have come up a foot or so short of the line he needed. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Almost feel sorry for the kicker here because you know he wants to go out there and contribute, but they keep saying stay on the bench. I think it's just simply a matter of a head coach saying I believe more in my guys with the football than sending you out there to kick it.
Well, he wants to make a big statement. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. The Cowboys at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd and 10.
47. 26.
Prescott off play action. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
26. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 46 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14. Cowboys nothing.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Hey, kill! 47. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing, Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make our score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll set up to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Three. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. A beautiful fake. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Go, Reed, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw. Fighting this, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll run with Hall. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
21. Cowboys 7. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn.
And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Here's Pollard again. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. To throw is Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Go check! Go check!
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Ready,
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Joseph now to have the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Cowboys 7. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd down, Prescott. And this is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Kill. We're going to 54. We're going 46. 46.
Here's Prescott. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
47. 47. Here we go, 47. 26. 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And you start to think, if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage and a first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
First down, Prescott.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To the air again, Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's a gain of 7.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Now Prescott. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Let's go now.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, and it wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
First down, and it's Pollard again. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Kill. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
Gonna run again here with Pollard. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has. It is not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Wiggles free. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
We have so many different terms for third down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Pass caught here by Osborne.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as they...
Ready, set.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hurry, hurry. Hey, check Check that. Street. Ready.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Escaping the pressure. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Looking to throw. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Breece Hall. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He finds his man, Pollard. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Here we go, going to 54, right here. Here we go, 46. 46.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They'll run with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Play action now. Prescott.
And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Ball again.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them, is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. Let's see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Breece Hall with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
42, Cowboys 28.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
Prescott.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. This is 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Going to take a shot for Gallup. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Pollard will take it up the gut.
20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Minnesota, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Well, shit, man. You come out there, man, you're trying to win a game, and fuck, bro. Just all types of shit happen. You go down 28-7 in the first half. You tried to rally back in the second half, but it was a little bit too late. We made some mistakes. Right here at that first interception, I was looking at what I can do differently, and really what it was we needed to hit CeeDee Lamb. I don't know why we went to the rookie number 80. It was a good read. I mean, he was matched up against a linebacker. We saw him beat him off the jump. We thought he was going to be open right there, deep on the cut route. But the corner came off his man, and he was playing. CeeDee Lamb had him a little bit in the inside. Could have went to CeeDee Lamb in the middle, but we went deep to the rookie. And, he's not a rookie no more. He's third-year pro. We went deep to him, and that was a mistake. Definitely a mistake here for us. The fact that we got a good pick here. Oh no, that wasn't the pick from the. That was a hell of a touchdown. Hell of a touchdown for Hooker. But this pick right here, this was a bad mistake. Got a good pick. I was running with 4 head to head. Computer jumps out the shoes, gets a nice pick, but instead of just taking the knee, we trying to make something happen. And that was definitely a mistake. Gave him the ball right back. First half was kind of bad, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get too much pressure either, man. Good. We got some pressure, but not a lot, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that concerned me this game was what's going on with my center, man? Where that pass I threw? What's going on with my center, man? I feel like he lost some weight. Oh, now he look regular. That's crazy. In the game, he looked extra skinny, bro. Like, extra skinny. But I don't know, he looked regular in the replay. I don't know, maybe that was just a little glitch in the game. But first half, you know, man, 3-yard touchdown to Peter Keys. I feel like the funny thing about this zone is this linebacker is supposed to out zone to the end zone. But for some reason, they made me go inside first. They made me turn inside till I can get control of them. And then when I ran out there, it was too late. Nice touchdown there. Man, I mean, the man just played good ball, man. This really hurt here, too. You know, it was some time. Irons played his ass off, man. There was some times where we had the coverage, but we did not we couldn't stop him. And big missed tackle here. This could have been I can't remember if this was third down or fourth down. This is second down and 11, I guess. Big miss there from Micah Parsons. Way to make Micah Parsons miss. I mean, excellent decisions at times, man. Excellent decisions. You know, it's a good little rush for Tony Pollard here. Tony Pollard got it going late. So we couldn't build the passing game off the running game. Just kind of started running a little bit too late, which ended up being the death of us because we spent more time out the clock trying to establish the run in the second half while we were down. And then the offense rallied back in the fourth, but the defense didn't. You know, we allowed 14. If we could have just held them a little bit more, you know, that receiver run was just wow. But, you know, Dak tried, but it was just a little too late. A little too late. A little too late. He had his moments. That there killed us. I don't even know what we were thinking. We were thinking a run would probably come, but we didn't think that shit was coming. And when he got to the outside, there was just no one over there. Good blocking. Number 97 makes a good block. Double team on Micah Parsons. Excellent line play. Running back goes out, makes a block, pull block on the safety, just enough to get him free. And that's a big-time fourth-quarter run that basically just took us out the game. I don't know what that was. I mean, come on, who was that? Armstrong couldn't make a play. Mike Hookham had to make a play. It just, you know, we didn't do what we needed to do out here, you know. And but, you know, as a team, as we play, we never give up. Nice run by Bryce Hall here. Good line play. You know, we tried to come back in the end. That was a nice touchdown here. He was looking for the run. We got the nice handout, nice play action. Nice block by Pollard. Give Dak some time. Nice cut by the rookie tight end. That was a fifth-round pick. Excellent pass through the ball. Exactly where he needed to be. Like, Dak had some moments, and then he had some night moments. We started to bench his ass in the first half. We really started to press pause and put in the young guy. But you know, he came through in the end, but a little bit too late. A little bit too late, man. He ended up throwing 20 of 34, 3 touchdowns, but he also had 3 picks. We got Irons to throw 2 picks, but you know, he played good, man. He played good. We couldn't stop Hall. 20 for 147. I didn't know Pollard had 165, but that's pretty good. But he got it later in the game when they were suspecting the pass. Damn. You know, we just couldn't get things started. Could have sworn we ran with old boy today. Well, I guess we didn't. CD Lamb played pretty good. I mean, you know, we really need Cropper and Gallup to step up, which they haven't been doing. So excellent game by the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? We lost that, and we lost a lot of traits in the that lost to a lot of things the team wanted us to do that we did not accomplish, and that's hard. That's hard. Well, Madden is done for today. We're going to be streaming some things later on today. Hopefully I can get that next episode of Horizon Zero done to you guys by tomorrow or whenever the HDR set in. Been having a long time setting in HDR. Been taking a little longer than usual. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Michael Parsons 99 rated. He has he signed the deal, so we can give him the 4 points, man. Next person that we play, he's definitely going to be ready to go. We got a lot of. We must have got that. Yeah, they did to the defense. So we must have. We'll do that a little bit later. Definitely. Artie Reynolds. I mean, we got a lot of things to upgrade, but we'll definitely look at that later. Definitely look at that later. Let's see what the people said about us. I mean, we know we didn't accomplish what we needed to accomplish. Defensive breakout. We did get the stops and the picks. I mean, the picks and the knockdown. You were right once again, Coach. As a defense, we're flying to the ball and turnovers kept coming. Looking forward to keeping this up. Okay, they gave us that, even though we lost. They gave us that. You don't get an XP dog to the defense. I love what I've been seeing. Being able to create turnovers and stifle opposing offenses makes it so much easier to win games in this league. Defense played okay. Kurt Armstrong has earned +4 man and zone coverage. Kurt Armstrong is on his way. The young man is on his way. Earned +4 man and zone coverage. Beautiful. Your entire defense will have 3 play recognition, tackling, and catching for the next 3 games. Well, that's nice. That's nice to hear. Your entire defense has earned 4,500 XP. Yeah, so we did do that. But we didn't win the game. When it comes to this next one, or maybe they gave this to us too. Because the goal was I don't know what the goal was. I should have, man, I damn it don't even want to look at this because it might do something stupid like your team has -4. It's always tough beating a team led by Jalen Ramsey, but does does that make the loss any easier to swallow? Every loss hurts. We come in with the expectation to shut them down and win the game, but we weren't able to get the job done. We did do what we did. They wanted to. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, bro. All defensive players have -5 play recognition next game. Lacking confidence, man. I wish I didn't even click on that shit, bro. Niggas should didn't even click on that bullshit, bro. Madden be on some bullshit. How y'all gonna give us some shit and then do that to us, bro? Well, it is what it is. Such is Madden. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to the Game Entertainment Network, man. I've been a little bit slacking. It's Christmas holidays. Been doing some things. Maybe I'll go live, play some VR today. We got our Madden games out the way. We got to do those MUT dailies. We might how about we just keep the stream going and do some MUT dailies? I mean, why not? Why not, huh? Wow. I mean, wow. That's all I got to say about that. Well, you know what? Fuck, we need a break. We need to go get some lunch and stuff, but we going to come back and let's play some PlayStation VR 2 today. Let's have some fun, man. Let's get into virtual reality and let's have some fun later on today. But I got to clean up this studio room. I got to get this keyboard hooked up and these MIDI cables hooked up because it's time to jam. Time to make some music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, some of y'all might not know your boy be on the music like that, but, I'm a very nonchalant dude, you know what I'm saying? Very, very procrastinator, top-notch procrastinator, man. I do things at the last minute. You should see it's just, it's funny when things you do in the young age just translate over into adult age, you know what I'm saying? So in high school, I was always, do my homework last minute, do this last minute. And now I'm kind of like in a last minute stage of the life, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, last minute, I could have made it, in the music business and did all that a lot earlier, but I've been just nonchalant, just waiting till the last minute, just waiting, just gathering songs, just doing this here, doing a little here and there, doing that a little here and there, you know what I'm saying? to the last minute. But we do got a music video coming on at the Real Massive YouTube page. Y'all check that out. It's going to be a music video coming on soon on that. I should have released that shit like in February. But for some reason, I wait to the last minute. You know what I'm saying? And then the last minute of the last minute, because I recorded the song like years ago. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to release that too, though. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. As we like to say around here, man, live, love, laugh, and learn.